Hey, this is Dora Goldberg, and I was fortunate to speak with Janet today, and she gave me this email to just send a little information that will help your company out, and they're all things that you can do yourself. So I'm going to start right into it with your website, Overall Plumbing. It's got call, the phone number, which is a call to action. It works even better if you have a form on here to have somebody fill out and send you the information. That way they're your lead for, ever, and you can do other things with it, send a monthly letter, whatever it is that your company happens to do. Where this says I want this solved today, it'd be probably better if you had something along the lines of what your plumbing services is, like, oh, clean my drain today or fix my, water leak today, something like that, which would be a keyword, which would help you to rank higher on Google. Another thing that would help you is more content. So you don't really have much on here as far as content goes. I mean, it's great that you have these clickable, menu items to go to the other pages, but your main page should typically have about 1,500 words of content to rank, highly on Google and maybe move you up into the, top three, top two spots. So it's a really good idea to add some more content. That would be my number one recommendation for you for your website. So I did do a search in Google just for plumbing companies in the Nampa, Caldwell, Idaho area. And when you do go on this page, I mean everybody uses Google, right? But not everybody necessarily understands what some of these things mean. So of course there's almost always ads up at the top or your Google guaranteed sites that you have to go through a process to get on those. But there's almost always an ad here as well. But what you really want is to be in this map pack, these top three, just to rank there as a company because these companies get the majority of the business. So the reason that they get the majority of the business is because it's easy. They're right here. People like simple, they want to click it, they want to get it done, and they want to go, right? So that's why you want to be in these top three. And to do that, you need to have citations. So especially on like your, Google business page, if you've got one, and if you don't, I would highly recommend that you get one. But anyway, you want to have your name, your business name, your business address, phone number, anyway, exactly how you would have it listed, and you want it to be in as many directories as you can, like Yelp or Angie's List or Yellow Pages or White Pages or anything like that. But you want to get as many citations in as you possibly can. And the thing is that it's really not that hard to do. It just takes a little bit of time to do it. So um, when we go down here a little bit further, this is what's called the organic traffic. So that means somebody, they're typing in that they're looking for plumbing companies in your area, right? And so the number one company that comes up is the, Master Router. So they're the first one that's an actual organic search. The rest of them are either social media or Angie's List or, those directories that we were talking about a little bit ago. So you want to rank a little bit higher on this page because I mean, I don't see you on here at all when I was searching. So I could have gone back pages, but if you're not on the front page, um, it's really hard for people to find you. People don't take the time to click back. So I use this software called Ahrefs that lets me see what's going on with your company. And there's a domain rating, which is basically the trust that Google has in your site, and the URL rating, which is basically the power that your site has. And these numbers are pretty low. You definitely would want to get these up a significant amount. You can do that by, aging your site, of course, is going to make a difference. Also backlinks. So you have 458 backlinks, which is great, but only 30 companies are giving you all of these backlinks. So, the more companies you have referring you, the higher it raises your trust rating and your domain rating. So your backlinks themselves, these are like Best Plumbers, Yelp, those kinds of things. So you are listed on here. And you actually have like 4 keywords on this one, 6 keywords on Angie. But once you get down into, plumbers and Yellow Pages and that sort of thing, you don't have any keywords listed there. So that's also lowering it. And then, sorry, scrolling on you, but also when you get down here, the power of these websites that you're listed on starts to drop. And of course, there's a 90 there, but then it drops a lot when you get down the line, which I dug through here a little bit ago. Um, to compare that with, your main competitor, which is 24-hour energy, our emergency, plumbing services. The one thing that they have on here is one of these forms. Like I said, that's a great call to action. It's their client for forever if they do things the right way. They get to keep that forever. Their website has a little more content on it than yours does, but in all actuality, the site's not any better than yours. But the reason that they pull ahead of you is once again on that backlink profile. So, I mean, their domain rating and their URL rating, they're not super high. I mean, they're significantly higher than yours is right now, but they could definitely go higher, right? But they have 1,000 backlinks. So 1,000 backlinks. Let's see if it'll come up here. Sometimes it takes it just a minute. So they've got a lot of like 90s and 84s, and they've got 55 keywords on this one. And so getting those backlinks where you've got a lot of keywords in those backlinks would be amazing for you. And that just means that somebody is, putting your company in, and they're referring back to you. They're saying, hey, so and so company is a great company to use, and here, click here, you can find them. That's a backlink. So you really want to have as many of those as you can that are really relevant to your company. So I mean, you don't want somebody posting something about grass-fed cows on your plumbing site. You want somebody to put things about plumbing. So they have a lot of keywords also. They've got 1,000 of them. And so with their keywords, they're ranking, in the top page on some of these. I mean, look at there's 900 people searching for Master Router, which means that, and they're in position two. So, they're getting it, a lot of traffic from that. Same thing with like, water sitting and dishwasher. They're sitting in those top numbers. So they're getting all of that traffic that you're missing out on. So if you were to just make these few changes, and like I said, you can do these things yourself, it would help you to rank higher, and it would just help you to pull in more clients and increase your revenue. So anyway, thanks for your time. I appreciate it. If you have a few minutes, I would love to have a few lines of feedback. And I will get this sent to you today. Thanks. Have a great day.